Today we're looking at the amazing Luminar 4 photo editing software. If you don't know what it utilizes some of the most amazing newest technology like artificial intelligence or AI to help you creatively, intuitively, and easily edit your photos. And I'm also going to give you 5 reasons why you should be considering this software. Let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Today we're talking Luminar 4 again, and at this point we're looking at Luminar 4.2 because this company is really good at giving us updates, giving us new tools and creative options, stuff that I could never have imagined just a few years ago. And I'm excited to tell you that I've partnered with Luminar to give you guys a little bit of a deal through an affiliate link you'll see in the description. It'll save you at least 10 bucks if you decide to go with this software. As well, if you are a subscriber, you know that you might even get a chance to win a copy of this software. Guys, if you haven't seen one of my videos before, my name's Stefan Malloch. I do a lot of photography and filmmaking news reviews and tutorials, so if you like this content, if you do enjoy this video, yeah, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Anyways, let's jump in and check out this software and see what's changed, what's new, and 5 reasons why you should be considering it. Okay, so jumping into our 5 things, I'm going to assume that you have a little bit of knowledge about Luminar and what it is. If not, well, is it the end-all be-all? Is it the only thing that you need entirely to manage and edit your photos? Well, not so much. For me, there's absolutely no replacement for Lightroom and Photoshop in a lot of cases. It's where I organize and do a lot of little edits to a lot of photos quickly. And this isn't something that really does that. It's not the greatest thing for organizing, but it is great for getting creative. And one of the best things about it is it doesn't have a monthly cost or subscription. So my number 1 thing is going to be that, yeah, there's only one small upfront fee and it's yours forever, including updates that are rolling out all the time. Great stuff. So the second thing is the overall ease of use of this program. And to be honest, not a lot of people are really stoked about this thing. Some people have spent months, even years of their life mastering Photoshop. And this program honestly makes it very simple to do a lot of that hard work in just a few clicks or a few minutes. So I agree with them to some degree. I think that now we're using digital cameras where the film guys were kind of upset about that and they say it was kind of a lost art. Well, this is the next evolution in photo editing. Things are inevitably going to get easier for people, and this is no exception. So the ease of use, whether you're a professional or beginner, it doesn't really matter because it's very intuitive, it's easy to use, and you can take photos that are nothing really special and turn them into something amazing quite quickly and quite easily. So is it for everybody? Absolutely not, but it's here to stay, so let's just all embrace it. And for the people that do like it, I think it's a great, creative, and easy tool. Okay, so number 3 are the AI tools. And honestly, some are like hitting the auto button in Lightroom to kind of give you a baseline. You can use presets as well, so that's kind of nice, but it's just an easy way to give you an overall look very quickly without having to go into a lot of layers or a lot of fine editing. It's going to do that for you. So again, it's good and it's bad, but if you really want to take control and have that dialed in professional look, everything's perfect, maybe still consider Photoshop for that, but they are getting better at giving you some pro tools in Luminar. So number 4 are the actual tools, the technology that they're bringing out to us, and I got to applaud them for actually following through and giving us updates. I will mention that this program is fairly demanding on your computer, so you're going to want to have a really good editing computer, a great graphics card, a lot of hard drive space and whatnot, or you're going to get some lag. And honestly, if you're using raw files, you better be patient. So having said that, it is phenomenal what you can do. Obviously, one of the great and most amazing things is the quick and easy sky swap. Just one click of a button and you're going to be able to replace any sky with either some of the preset skies they have included or some skies that you have of your own. But they do give you a great selection to start off with, some of which have been added over time, like the beautiful newer nighttime skies. Here's an example of that. And again, one click completely changes the entire look of your photo, and you can actually use this slider here to relight the entire scene and then go from there. I think for me, having that one click option to change completely the mood and the look of your photo is just absolutely incredible. And I think it's great for people that maybe aren't so confident with their editing skills or don't really have a style yet. It lets you really experiment and get out of your comfort zone. So next let's have a look at another photo, kind of half landscape, half portrait. And we'll head into the Essentials panel and let AI decide what it wants to do with the photo overall, maybe about halfway. And that's going to give it some contrast, a little bit of depth, and improve the colors a little bit, it looks like, before we go into the Creative tab. And why don't we hit up that sky replacement once again, and why don't we try a sunset in this case, maybe make it look a bit more dramatic. So there we go, we've got kind of a neat sunset there. If we don't like that one, there's several to choose from. And again, you can always add your own. So there's kind of a neat one for me. And obviously right off the bat, you can see that the shadows on the feet don't match the sky there. And it's not going to be that smart to be able to completely relight the scene. You can kind of mess with it to see. And you can see that it does match it kind of nice with maybe golden hour light a bit more. But for me, I'm going to actually just go ahead and crop this down to get rid of those shadows at the bottom. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense to us. So let's have a look at that. Crop it way down. And then I'm going to show you another tool here called Sun Rays, which is a neat one. And all it takes is one click to add where you want it to be and the amount. And if that looks too much, you can actually change the penetration, the overall look. And you can go into the advanced setting with most of them to change the warmth and whatnot. So just some really cool options there. And it's actually going to detect and go behind your subjects exactly like this. So I kind of like the look of that. And there's the finished product. And you can see here in the horizon, it's not completely perfect. So in that case, we can go over to sky replacement and blend the horizon a little bit and see if that makes a bit of a difference. And there you go. And there's always a little bit of fine tuning to do. If you don't like some of the rays coming through, you can always mask that out and whatnot. But for me, that's really neat. And just a really short amount of time, I'll show you the before and the after. Quite a dramatic difference in what, just a few minutes. Okay, so let's check out a third photo here. And this one, I'm gonna make something really creative and really special, but really quickly. So I'm gonna show you a few things available to us. I'm gonna go to our Essentials panel and I'm gonna use AI Enhance to basically hit the auto button and let it choose and see what it thinks where we should be at. I don't wanna go too crazy because if you do go to 100% on most things, no matter what the program, it can look a little bit silly. So from there, I'm gonna go to our Creative panel because that looks all right to me. And I'm gonna go to the AI sky replacement. I'm gonna pick one of the night skies to give this a completely different look. Why don't we try Starry Night 2 here? Very cool. Or Starry Night 1 even. Yeah, and I like that even better. So I'm gonna show you now a new tool they've added called AI Augmented Sky. And this is really neat. And what they've done here is given us a bunch of things to easily add to our photo and really blend in with our sky or with our picture. So in this case, let's choose a planet here because it's a kind of a space themed thing. And boom, just like that, I've got a Saturn looking object over here in our sky, which I'll move over here. I might make that a bit bigger, turn it a bit. And I'm not gonna mess with layers just for the sake of time, but I'm gonna place my planet there. And I'm gonna go into, why not, let's look at our LUTs as well. We've got some color styles here, and just with one click of the mouse, once again, we can check out maybe some LUTs that they've added to really help us easily, quickly change the look of our photo just like that. So I like that kind of look. And then I'll maybe hit my crop once again and then take off the lock and really crop this right down to give it kind of a spacey panoramic look. Something like that. And there we go. With just a few clicks in 1 minute or less, you can have something like that. And here's a before and after of just how powerful this is. What an incredible difference. Once again, here's the before, and here's the entire photo after. And the fifth and last reason that I recommend this software to you is that it's creative. I love the creative ability. I love taking mediocre photos that I see that I'm not really sure the direction that I want to take with it. I throw them into Luminar and I let the tools and my imagination go, and I just create things. And you saw what you can do in just a few minutes with a couple average photos. So I hope that was eye-opening for you, and I hope it helped in your decision. Is it perfect? Absolutely not, but I love it. It's creative and it's really pushing the limits of what we know as photo editing. So if you like this video, guys, so it helped you out, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Always drop your questions and comments down below. If you're ready to maybe pick this software up, check the affiliate and the coupon code in the description for you. And like always, make mistakes, be yourself, and get out there and take some more pictures. See you next time.